friends, and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. Oh, today we're gonna have a lot of fun as we find out what's happening with you this week. So I was inspired by Charm Intuitions and Brooke Waldorf's reading, which they kind of did Halloween in like I guess May or April. I think it's May, yeah. So I decided to make this week one a little Halloween theme, even though we're kind of in May. But remember, this is, of course, a timeless reading, so whenever you get this, you have the messages there for you. If you want to find out how to book a personal reading, just check the description down below. And if you want to donate to the channel, all the information is down in the description down below, as well as what oracles and tarot cards I use for this reading. And also just hello and welcome, oh my goodness, to all my new friends and then to my friends who have been with me for a lot longer. Thank you for, just being here. I truly 100% appreciate you and appreciate your time, energy, and your journey with me here. So let's go ahead and look at each pile. So this is pile 1. Oh, look, it looks so nice. Pile 2. This is pile 3. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. Close our eyes. Clear our head. And now as we exhale and open our eyes, choose whichever pile draws you to it. Alright, let's do this. Hello, my dear friends who chose group 1 pile. Oh, so yeah, there we go. So you have prosperity coming in this week. I also feel like a lot of things coming in, but you see it's coming from almost, I feel like, source, but you are open up to it. So I feel like one of the big keys for this week especially is to open yourself up for it. It's almost like if you actually see the position, it's almost like a sense of surrender and just opening up, and then that's when everything gets like I feel like the universe is pouring everything on you, and you're just in a state. I also feel like there's a state of motion here, so you're just moving along and just things, doing your own thing, right? Not really worrying about anything, just kind of opening up and then just letting things and it doesn't have to be the prosperity in terms of just money. It could be prosperity in terms of like idea, prosperity in terms of love. It's like it's a sense of you opening up to everything you've been wanting. So I really like this. So we're just gonna put you up here. There we go. Let's see what other messages are coming through. This is my spooky one. This is my spooky night, like mystic night sight oracle, and that's secret. So we have secrets, and this is always paired with Autumn's Delight by VLoveCrystals, so illuminating secrets. So something that you've been keeping secrets, wearing a mask, I think it's finally coming to light. It's also like it's coming, it's like shining the light on all those shadow parts, right? I almost feel like also this illumination, maybe it's also kind of hermit mode energy, so going deep within ourselves and then finding that light, and not holding ourselves back, because I feel like that finger is kind of almost like not letting you not only talk, but it's sort of like you can't be something, like, you know how I don't know if you ever had that, but like teachers would shush you and stuff. But you're just, like sometimes you just need to express something, right? I feel like when you're a kid, you have all this creative energy, and sometimes it gets stifled by that shh, like you can't do it right there. So I feel like now is the time for all those secrets, and to me, it's not just like a secret in terms of, let's say, like some sort of scandalous secret, but for me it's like sort of like your secret powers, your secret ideas, your secret like things that you've been kind of holding down, And then I feel like this is the opening up of them. You're like, nope, we're actually gonna let them out. We're gonna let them in, and that's the prosperity. That's where the prosperity comes flowing in. So that's why it's like important. And then sometimes for us, we need to go deep within ourselves. So let's continue on with the tarot. Of course, we have the Ace of Needles or Ace of Swords. That is the clarity coming through. I feel like it's like finally a sense of clarity. Maybe there was a little bit of confusion. There's also like the secrets are coming out. This is the knowledge coming out, the illumination that's being granted here. We have 7 of potion, actually 8 of potions. So we're walking away from something. For me, it's like some sort of limitations that we're walking away from things that are no longer serving us for moving forward, and instead having a new beginning with a sense of clarity, with a sense of purpose. We have the 3 of Candles. So there is even progress. Even here in this week, we go from an Ace to a 3. So there is a great sense of progress here with the 3 of Candles or 3 of Swords. Oh, wait, no, 3 of Candles. Okay, sorry. Confused. But still a progress here. 3 of Candles here is actually 3 of Wands. And so then the 3 of Wands is all about kind of planning for things, right? Planning for the next move, planning for what needs to happen with the bat here. I feel like it's almost like the rebirth is coming. Look, we do have a 7 of Candles, so there is progress at least here with the candles. Maybe not with the Ace yet, but look, for me, this is all creativity. And so like the 3 of Candles, like I said, it's sort of like a rebirth with the bat here, but it's a rebirth of creativity. I really feel like there's some sort of thing that you've been, creative dreams and yearnings that you've been suppressing, and then they're coming full force. With the 3, you're planning for them. With the 7 of Candles, we are, it's always been like kind of like defending them, right? Maybe you were on the defensive. Like there was some blockage here, and I feel like now you're letting it go. Or you might be defending your dreams. You might be like, nope, this is really who I am. Like no more trying to play it like small or trying to play it by somebody else's rules. You are playing by your own, and you're listening to your creative dreams and yearnings here, with coming from a sense of purpose. But like I said, all of this requires some sort of walking away from something, right? You're choosing, I feel like you're choosing what clarity, Ace the Swords, and like a clarity in thought, a clarity in purpose, like I said, and you're choosing fire, creativity, instead of like, I love water, but like the baggage of old water, stagnant water. You don't want this. Now you want motion, and so you're choosing this instead. And now we have second chakra, Archangel area, and so this is actually kind of like giving us the like how to help, like a message of what to do. And then the second chakra archangel here is like, yeah, it really is focusing on your creativity. It is focusing not on like other things. I don't know, like not emotion so much, but more on like creativity of what you want to do. That's the chakra. That's all about fertility, creativity. I almost feel like that's where the dreams really come in from. Let's see what your charms, charm slash, charm slash dice and everything, and pins, everything. I just put everything out together. I just thought that was a lot more fun. Oh, look at this. Let's see. Let's see what fun things we have. Oh, you have a lot of Halloween ones. Candy corn. For me, the 2 of candy corn is sort of like, well, it's reminding me of, I don't know why, the 2 of Pentacles. Candy is reminding me of the 2 of Pentacles, and it's kind of what I'm seeing here is like finding that, I feel like finding a balance within yourself. Oh, look at this, prosperity, and you have the little guy with the little, I don't know if you can tell, but it's the guy with the little money sign. So yeah, prosperity is finally coming in here. Sandwich, you have a little mini sandwich. I feel like acknowledging all the layers in a sandwich, you know, like every piece is sort of separate, but then together they make a yummy whole sandwich. So we have J, I don't know if that's something, and J and T, so JT. You also have the rainbow. So yeah, like after the rain comes the rainbow, right? That's where we have this. We also have magician, so manifestations coming through. I love it. You also have home. So you're finally going home, but you know, do you see that your home is not, I would say like normal? I feel like it's out of this world. You're out of this world, and I feel like you've been suppressing that. You've been suppressing your uniqueness. You've been suppressing all those dreams that you've had, and now it's like, nope, it's time for you to come out and look. You have the change. You're shifting. This for me is like a makeover. It's painting your redoing your house. It's like there's change coming, and it's quite like wild and free. And then we have the safety pin. I feel like you're taking out the safety of things. You're no longer trying to hold back. You're moving forward, not trying to be like, but I'm not saying like in a careless way, but what I'm saying is like you're no longer trying to like keep everything together and trying to like be something. Like you're kind of going out of your comfort zone is what I'm seeing here. Let's see what your making magic card is for like what guidance for the collective of group 1 this week. Okay, dragonfly, look at this, the dragonfly. You bring light to this world. Yes, and you do that by being you, not by being something else, not by hiding who you are, you know. And that's something that is important here. Okay, I hope you liked this reading, group 1. If you did, please do consider commenting, liking, and subscribing. I truly appreciate you being here, sharing your energy, sharing your time, and of course sharing your journey with me. I'm just going to show you everything. Until I see you in the next one, bye-bye, my dear friends. Hello, group 2. Let's find out what's happening with you this week. Oh my goodness. So you chose friendship. That is totally the 3 of Cups for me energy right here. So yeah, 3 of Cups, friendship is important. It is what gives us a sense of like, look at this, delight. And just like, there's a celebration of life here. Oh, I love this. We're celebrating life and friendships. I feel like that is true. Okay, and this is my Mystic Night Sight. This is my spooky oracle here. And this is, it always pairs with VLoveCrystals Autumn's Delight. So we have them together. Okay, so we need to have requests. So what I'm saying here is this, for me, this card is always like ask and it is given. So in order for you to receive something, in order for something to come in, you have to ask for it, right? And that could be actually writing it, speaking it, whatever it is, however you like to do this. I always feel like that's the request that you need to do. Oh my goodness, sorry. There's a whole bunch of like things that fell everywhere. That was on me though, it was on me. And we'll leave them for later for you. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. And here, okay. Sorry that was like all over the place. Alright, go back to it. Alright, so we have, maybe I do feel like there. So ask, and here we have, but caution. Okay, so this is actually interesting here. Beware the wicked witch lives here. Now for me, this is actually kind of like, be careful what you do ask for though. Because sometimes, well, always from a place of positivity, not negativity, right? Never, for example, if like I say this very often, like whenever I'm crossing the street and a car almost runs me over, that makes me a little bit, it gets me a little bit angry. And then I kind of like, I have to stop myself from wishing somebody harm, because I'm like, that's not what we do here. And so this is something like that. So I'm going to say, like, even if, let's say, somebody does you wrong in some way, don't wish them harm. Like, I actually now go like, whatever they get, it's not, it's not for me to do that. And I just watch where I'm going, and I'm careful with things like that. So being careful with what you are asking for. Sometimes another thing is that when we ask for things, maybe we don't give enough detail. So we get what we, we get something, and it wasn't exact. It wasn't. It was like kind of what we wanted, but it really wasn't. I don't know. That's just what I'm seeing here. And with the friendship here, it's also like maybe, how I'm like gonna like how would I tie that together? I think it's like what you ask for in friendships. It's like, okay, I'm getting like sometimes. This is and I love that it has VLoveCrystal stuff here, because VLoveCrystals always like has taught me one of those things of reciprocation. Like it's like when we ask, like or when somebody keeps asking but doesn't give anything back, right? There has to be a balance there, right? There has to always be a balance in terms of friendship and an energy exchange in some way, right? Because if you have to keep giving and giving and giving, that's not really a friendship. If there's nothing there, if you're just a giver and giver, and it's beautiful that you are just a giving soul, but that there has to be a balance there, especially with friendships. Like, no, there has to be an exchange, like some sort of exchange here. So be cautious. Maybe somebody is asking way too much of you, and maybe you just need to like say no at this point in time. It's like, nope, that's not working for me. I've had like after VLoveCrystal, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes a lot more sense. In the past there was an imbalance in my friend in like my giving, and she taught me that, and I want to teach that to you as well, because there has to be like, it can't just be like, because you probably, if this is true, and maybe it's not for all of you, but when this happens, when you're often like somebody keeps asking for something and doesn't give anything back, you start to feel that. You start to feel like, hey, wait, this is not like, you feeling like you're being used, and that's not a good feeling, and that's like, nope. So just being careful with that as well. So there's like a lot of things here. Because friendship is really about, like, I'm saying friendship, but in all relationships, it's about, like, there's this glow, there's this give and take, that even in energies, it's like there's a delight in it. But if it's one person giving all the energy, whether it's you or whether it's them, it's like, it doesn't work. And that's important. All right, let's go on to other things. We have the Knight of Needles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, so things are changing. This is kind of like the karma thing. That's like karma coming through. And then we have the Knight of Potions. And so we have two knights. So normally I would say like you have the like two suitors coming through here. And that still could be true. But what I'm feeling them right now, I'm feeling them as energy. And so there's the energy, like we're shifting maybe from what I feel is like a state of, like, I don't know why I've been feeling like there's a little energy of stagnation in the overall, and there's a shift coming with there's a change coming with this Wheel of Fortune. And so the Knight of the Needles right here is like, is actually like kind of this energy of like going full throttle, not thinking things through, but just kind of moving ahead and kind of going for it. The Knight of Cups is Potions is all about maybe expressing our emotions, expressing love, and just kind of having, they're both, this one's a little flirty, this one's just kind of gung-ho about things. So these are energies I feel are shifting you out of what I would say is your comfort zone. For some of you with this Knight of Potion, friendship is maybe being offered, and maybe friendship is being offered by one of like this energy of water or somebody who has air energy. But for me, really is a strong sense of like energies are shifting, and with this Wheel of Fortune, it just kind of like highlights it. We're shifting from what I feel is stagnation, from what I feeling is the comfort zone, into something wholly new, possibly maybe new love coming through, flirting coming through. It's like, oh, we're having fun here, and then like kind of having a clarity and just going for it. You're just moving along. So this is interesting. Let's see what other stuff is coming. We have Journey. Yep. So this is a big message here. It's like you're moving, like I feel like you are leaving from your energy of what was before, and you're moving to a whole new place. You have like, and I feel like for me it's like endless possibilities here, because look at all those different kinds of like you're in a crossroads, but you're like, oh, this way, this way. There's so much to go from. There's so much to choose from. And here, I almost feel like there's this baggage here that's kind of like, maybe the baggage will slow us down. Maybe it has everything that we need. I don't know. You get to choose, decide that one. Is that baggage necessary? Is that does it hold a whole bunch of treasures? Is it something new? Is that old friendship that has worn itself out and that we need to let it go and leave it there? Or do we take it with us and see where it goes and where it leads? I don't know. This is kind of cool. I like this. And when I think about all these, when I'm doing the readings, always look at it too. Use your intuition. Because sometimes I may say stuff and then you're like, oh, I don't know. That's not how I look at it. But we do hear there's this is like a very important message here. Please do take care of your health, my friends. If you need to sleep, my friends. This is what I'm seeing here. Some of you have been going at it too strong. But remember that we do need rest. We need that recuperation energy, because that gives us more energy to go out and do more things that we like. So here we go. We have seek the magic in every day. Be positive. Look at that. We have, okay, so somebody, maybe for some of you who are, those 2 nights are somebody that is coming through. They're the same age as you. Oh, look at this. Who's going on a journey to a whole new place? Right here. It says it right there. Being picked up, and you're going on an adventure, my friends, of some kind. I feels like there's like a balance. It could be for some of you that love. Maybe there's that choice, or maybe, you know, for some of you, it's actually connecting to your shadow and your light side coming through here. The way I feel about you makes my heart long to be free. So like there's maybe somebody who's was with somebody and now is free to be able to see. Then we have here is the mirror self. So like looking at the mirror, I almost feel like, or maybe they're mirroring you. So if that's true, then there's like a super connection here. So there, like I said, there is potential for love here, but I kind of felt like energies that are coming through and playing off. Even the 2 cats could be energy. So we have, these are the cards that were falling off. So Felicius, power symbol to create luck, serendipitous events. Look at that. So this is a beautiful one. We also have water, which is also the potion coming through, the Knight of Potions. So work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. So those might be something that we need. And then we have the Philosopher's Stone. So powerful manifestation of wish and goals by harnessing universal energy. Oh my goodness. And that's actually, for me, it's like asking and it'll come through. And then we have breaking bad habits, self-acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of vices. And vices might actually be people. I don't know why I think that. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please consider commenting, liking, and subscribing. I am so unbelievably grateful that you are here sharing your energy, sharing your time, and of course, sharing your journey. I am sending you so much love and so much light until I see you in the next one. Bye-bye, my dear friends. Hello, my friends from group 3. So you chose empowerment, and the empowerment comes from the moon, my friends. So you have some sort of connection with the moon, and the moon gives you power. So what's the moon give us? The reflection. It gives us the time to reflect upon things. And that's something that I feel like that's coming through. There's a sense of needing to go within ourselves and reflect. So that is quite extraordinary. I do like this a lot. And we do have a full moon coming, a full moon with an eclipse. So it's coming. So it's a powerful time, my friends, for you. So here we have my Mystic Night Sight paired with Autumn Delight by VLoveCrystals. So we have aliens. So we're like, I do feel like they're, for some of you, transformation. For some of you, maybe you have come from a, like, you know, like starseeds. They're a different thing. But for me, it's like something new is coming into your life. Like this alien, something you've never seen or expected. And it's going to lead to a transformation. That's what I'm seeing here. For some of you, that is an actual, like, I feel like, yeah, maybe energy. But I feel like something that is not, that you've never seen or felt, like some sort of new energy, emotion is coming through, and it's causing great transformation. It's to me, oh, and then I just like the leaves called me. I had a thing with the leaves. It's like dropping things that are no longer, like dead leaves are being dropped. Like this is big one, and that's why you have this empowerment. But it like I said, it comes a lot from the moon. It's like a lot of self-reflection is needed in this time. We have the 10 of presents, which is the 10 of shields or 10 of pentacles. We have the Queen of Candles. That's your energy right here. This is the empowerment energy, creation. And we have the 2 of Candles. So we have candle energy. There's a lot of growth here because we can go from the 2 to the Queen. And the 2 of Candles is a choice, right? What is your choice? What are you going to do? I feel like you might have, with the 2 snakes, maybe the choice of 2 different like creative projects maybe, or something that you're passionate about. The Queen here with the Queen of Candles, it's like a cat. So there again, like a sense of intuition coming through as well. Even though here, like there's darkness, but then the light is very much shining. That is for me that you do shine your light, but it's also you being called towards the light, towards creativity, because the fire is always to me creative forces. And it's a sense of, look, like if you do this, if you actually choose the path that is really for you, there's a lot of you manifest a lot of like rewards. You manifest a lot of like the Pentacles, happiness, joy, abundance. So this is very, very powerful here. So what is it that you choose? Because there is a big choice here. Always leading, follow that light. That's what I'm saying here. It's like follow the light that is calling you forth. Don't, and it might feel like there is 2, but there's really 1 choice. Like what I'm saying is that there might seem like it feels like, oh yeah, they have like it's the same thing, but it's not. They're slightly different, and there's one is really shining that light that you really want. One is that is a fake. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it is. So really going deep within yourself and following that. And I feel like it's something, I don't know why, this energy this week feels like it's shifting us into something, is moving away from our usual standard, good enough, to something great, or like where we are in our comfort zone. It's kicking us out of that comfort zone. It's not, I think it's okay, but I do feel like there's a lot of energy for that we're gonna move away from what was the comfort zone into a whole new something else. And I feel like maybe for some of you it may feel like there's a lot of shadow, but the light is guiding you, my friends. Let's see what other stuff. So woman holding your heart, a heart. And so for some of, like, I know, like, I could say that this is like a romance thing, but it really doesn't feel for me like that. For me, the heart is coming from, like, what is it that you love? What is it that you really want to do? This is the time for it. It is the sense of being empowered by your emotions of I want to see, like, creative passion is what I feel like that it is. That's the truth of what it is, what you're like, that's your power coming from. It isn't, it's coming out. I feel like that maybe like dreams that we've had, but we've been putting them off, are really coming forth this week and just kind of going like, nope, we're doing this. All right, let's see what oh, there's a whole lot. That's a whole lot of, oh, spooks. So we have maybe some spirit guides are helping us, but I also feel like ghosts from the past are coming forth. We do have the sheep. Let me actually see, because I want to see if there's a, okay, so sheep, I feel like being who you're meant to be, not always following what everybody else wants you to do. We have wish fulfillment coming here twice. So these are like wishing star, law. So something to do with something legal is coming through, maybe for some of you. We do have, I like this one. We have the, like, look at this. I want you to see this. The money comes from movement though, right? This is like the ship, but, and then the coin here. So it comes from movement. It comes from not being stagnant. We do have confusion with the cloud there. We have like, oh my God, no, actually look at this. It's not, it's 3 times the wish fulfillment you have. That's definitely a big thing. We do have me versus me. Yep. I do feel like that's something that we are facing. That may be the Two of Wands. Maybe those ghosts are actually your own self, like your ghost habits, maybe. T-U-N-J. Yep. And then looking at how it's important how we look at things. We have the camera. Oh, or for some of you, it's memories. Yeah. Looking too much, maybe spending too much in the past. I don't know. This is like, it feels like something, I feel like it's time for us to look at things in a different perspective. I look at that alien. It's like, and it's actually kind of good. It's a whole new energy that's coming for you, and it's gonna finally get you to where you get that wish fulfillment. Like you saw that it came 3 times for you. So look at this. Oh my god. I love this because it makes so much sense. So we have, we have the elements. So the elements of fire, air, earth, and water combine to create a powerful protective boundary, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. So using all the elements, but look at this also, fire. This is, I think for me, you are in the state of fire. Yes, there is a sense of wanting balance, but fire is, and then because you have that Queen of Wands, so the fire element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion, and positive transformation. So this is what I'm seeing here. This is the energy that I'm finding in you, and I feel like that's where your power is coming from. So I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please do consider commenting, liking, and subscribing. I truly appreciate all of you being here, spending your energy, spending your time, sharing your energy, and of course sharing your journey with me. Until I see you in the next one. Bye-bye, my dear friends. I'm also sending you so much love and so much light. Bye.